Hello. Right, let's adjust this now actually. There we go, like an actual human being. Let's get this sorted. One day I'll get all this sorted before I go live. But I always distract myself with nonsense. What do I want to do? Click on you. Pause that because no one needs to see this. Hello, Christina. How are you? Let's go with that. Blah blah blah. Nice, nice, nice. And get it on my phone so I can read comments. Waiting for your laundry machine to arrive. Kind of exciting. Laundry is important. Just moved and got a new one. Ah. Yeah. I'm going to be moving pretty soon. Early next year probably. So I'll have to think about all that stuff too. Ugh. Gross. What did I want? That's what I wanted. There we go. Boom. I'm good to go. I'm not too bad. It's just another one of those bit down days, but not as bad as a few weeks ago when I went live. I've just got a bit of a Christmas cold already. It's started, so I'm not. So yes, I was going to record today, but I'm just going to edit instead. So I've got a Buffy to come out later on. I need to edit still. Aside from that, not too bad. I like Christmas time anyway. It's my favourite time of year, so it can't be too horrible. Christmas plans. I'm going to be spending the day here with my dad, and my sister's visiting from London. She comes down for Christmas when she can. So she'll be here this year. And then we'll probably go and see my aunt and my nan in the morning, and then just spend the day chilling, probably. But in a couple of days I'm going out with my friends to all have like a Christmas meal and stuff, so that'd be cool. Yeah, what is everyone's plans for Christmas? What time is it where you are? Where are you watching from? All that jazz. This feels like an oddly private conversation when it's just me talking. Yeah, well, there you are. You're welcome. From Finland, that's cool. Well, we have 8 cool people watching according to this. Unless that changes. I say that, it just drops to like 2 or something, that'd be funny. Oh. But yes, I thought I'd go live. I'm actually planning my Christmas shopping because I barely started, which isn't ideal. 12 days to go, but you know, it's what it is. So we'll be live buying presents, I imagine, online. Me too, yeah. Normally I'm quite on it with Christmas presents because I get quite excited to buy them. But this year I've just been like no kind of urgency. But I know I have to have all my presents my friends bought by the 18th because we're all meeting up to like swap them and everything. So I only actually have 5 days to get the majority of my shopping. So I'm like, I should probably get on with that. But never mind. It's the excitement, everything's last minute. Diamonds are made under pressure, hopefully. We'll see. I think Sunday and Sunlight years I'm just really good and really on it and like get some really good ideas for presents. Other years I'm just useless. Yes, it does get harder. I found it so easy to buy for my sister last year. This year, no ideas whatsoever. Whoops. It's fine. I've got Maltesers, it's fine. It's my comfort food for the day. Yeah, Maltesers are my favourite chocolate. Love the Christmas jumper, thank you very much. Avengers Assemble. I bought it in Cardiff last week. I went to an Avengers exhibition thing. They had lots of like costumes and props from the movies on display. So I got this in the shop. I needed a Christmas jumper, and I was like, well, that's perfect. I'll get that. And it will be seen in quite a few videos that I film over the next few weeks, I imagine, because I barely take it off. It's very comfy. If you haven't already, please check out my day one of my 12 Days of Christmas. I mean, if you're a Doctor Who fan. If you're not, then you probably won't be interested. But that's fine, because there's a different show every day until Christmas Eve, getting a video. And for the first time ever when I've done something like this, it's I've actually filmed them all and edited them all and uploaded them all ready to go, which is baffling to me because I never normally am that prepared. So that's good. Don't have to worry about that, because some of them are like, tomorrow's video is 2 hours, and I have a couple of other videos that are like over an hour long. Some of them took a long time to do. I mean, one of the videos took like 12 hours to film. So yeah. Doctor Who! Indeed. And it's good actually, because I did a video today, if you have watched it. Day one was about Doctor Who and things I want from series 12, and I did like a reaction video as well. And then I bought Doctor Who magazine today, and I had the guy in charge being interviewed about the series 12, and he's already confirmed some of the things I wanted that I spoke about in that video, so that's good. I'm definitely going to be getting quite a few things I wanted from it. Oh, what to buy, what to buy. I knew they were all finished already because you were able to do that with Dollhouse. That's true, yeah. Yeah, never doing that again. That was stressful. There were a couple of things, because I did like full reactions to the last couple of episodes when I released season 1, and 2 out of 3 of them didn't process, so I had to redo them all over again, and it was literally like the day before I was supposed to drop them all. I was like, why? But got them in the end. Bit of a late night, but I got there. It was an interesting, different kind of thing to do with season 1, and I know I'm going very slowly with season 2, but take it as it comes. I am planning on like a Christmas present, I guess, like dropping a couple of Dollhouse reactions one day leading up to Christmas. I don't know exactly when yet, depends when I get time, but there'll definitely be more Dollhouse before the end of the year. I was just like going through it in my head today. Like, I'm nearly at the 100th episode of Buffy, which is insane. Have I nearly done 100 reactions to Buffy? I mean, with Angel included, I've already done over 100 for Buffyverse in general, but that's kind of crazy. I do still need to finish making some thumbnails for the other 12 Days of Christmas, though. I wasn't really happy with how they like turned out, that thumbnail, but I didn't really have any other ideas for it, and I was like, well, I'll just use it, it's great. Graphic design is not my passion. You should treat yourself with 100 mini cinnamon buns. Yeah, I should actually. Maybe not make them, because that was an experience, but I should buy some. I probably will, since it's like Christmas time. I don't think I've uploaded the next PO Box video yet. I don't think I've finished filming everything for it. I think I'm going to wait until just before Christmas. But I got such a cool shirt It's had like cinnamon roll on it. It was very, very good. It's crazy how there are people you know like so well. When it comes to buying them presents, you're just like, I don't know. Just spend the entirety of 2020 as one long continuous reaction to every MCU film. My goodness. I've been going through them with my dad. We've only got Spider-Man Far From Home to go now. We did Captain Marvel and Endgame the other day. And I hadn't seen Endgame since the cinemas. I'd only seen it once at the cinema. And I was waiting, because I knew Dad wanted to watch them all. I was waiting to go through them all with him to watch it again. And boy, that really got me. When it got to like that final death, and Dad turned to me like, is he really dead? And I was just there in tears. I was like, yeah. It's kind of funny. Which ones did he like the best? He really enjoyed Captain Marvel, I think. But I think a lot of that comes from his love of Coulson. He really likes Coulson. He was overjoyed when he popped up. He likes the first Avengers. He really liked. He liked Captain America, Winter Soldier, and Civil War. He quite enjoyed as well. The first Iron Man. I wouldn't say there's been that many he's not so keen on. He quite likes the Ant-Man films actually, and he enjoys them. I don't think he's quite so keen on Ragnarok and the Guardians films, at least not the second one. Has he seen the Black Widow trailer? No, not yet. He doesn't really watch trailers for anything. He didn't even know there was a Star Wars coming out, and he's a big Star Wars nut. I showed my family some episodes of Buffy, but it seemed like an awesome experience going from start to finish. It is pretty cool. There is a temptation to just like binge watch it, but if I had to binge it, I wouldn't be able to film reactions to every single one. And I want to do that. I mean, basically, well over halfway through it now. I might as well just go the whole hog and do every single episode, even if they're not like the best ones. And that is a warning actually for the next Buffy. I edited the full reaction for Patreon last night because they got it last night. I don't know what happened with the audio on it, but it's gone a bit weird. I don't know why. So yeah, it's kind of like the intro's fine, like it's just normal and everything. But when the actual reaction starts, it's like the background noise has become like the main noise. It's like swapped over, and then my voice sounds like background noise. It's very strange. You can still understand it and hear what's going on. But yeah, that was kind of annoying. I don't know how that happened because I shot it in one long continuous take. So I don't know why the intro's fine sound-wise, and then suddenly it's just not. Very strange. But I am getting a new camera for Christmas, so hopefully it won't have to be another problem. That's why I was kind of reluctant to film anything today, just in case it did that sound thing again. I'm nervous now. I don't trust it. Because obviously I won't know if the sound thing's okay unless I've actually filmed something. Have you seen Veronica Mars? No. There is one commentator who's very, very keen for me to watch it and post it in every single video, even though I always say I can't do any new shows at the minute, unfortunately. But maybe one day. But I really need to finish a show first. You're contractually obligated to only take one Willow per week, or else you'll overdose. Yeah, I suppose. An overabundance of Willow would be far too much for me to cope with. Audio issues don't bother me as long as the reaction's still okay. Yes. Well, I hope so. Sound up my own arse, like, yeah, it's the best reaction ever. I wouldn't really say I have like favourite reactions or anything. Some people ask me like, what's your favourite reaction? I don't know. I barely watch them back. I cringe as I edit them because I don't like watching myself back, and then upload them, never watch them again. Hello, Low on Life. Welcome. How goes the day? I was about to say Merry Christmas, but I'm a bit early for that. It's Christmas time, but still. I won't be live streaming on Christmas, I imagine. Really excited for your reaction to Buffy 512. Love that episode so much, and it's great for a standalone rewatch. Spoiler, I loved it. Reaction will be out later tonight. I'm starting to edit it down. Started a very good debate on Patreon, actually. The people who got the full reaction, they seem to be having a very interesting discussion about that episode. So I imagine it's quite a popular one in the fandom, or at least like well looked at. I do feel like I've blinked and then season 5 just like flown by for Buffy. It's the same as season 4. I think because I have kind of picked up the pace a bit since I finished uni. I feel like they're just going really, really fast. Like I feel like with like the first 3 seasons, I did feel every single episode, but it seems beyond me that like I've watched like what is it? It's 22 in season 4, 12 so far. I've watched like 34 episodes. It's just felt like all compacted like season 4 and 5. It's very strange. Good though, because it means I'm getting through it a bit quicker. Season 5 is just so good, as well as season 2 of Angel. Yeah, a lot of people, when I first like told everyone how I was going to be watching like Angel alongside Buffy, not like waiting to finish Buffy first and then doing it, they were like, "Oh, I can't wait for you to get to like season 5/season 2." It seems to be a lot of people's favourites. I feel like the shows feel a lot more confident in themselves. Yes. It's a nice time capsule 90s show with a lot of timeless themes included. They are very good. Who would have thunk it? Been a year and a half of reacting to those, well, reacting to Buffy. So yeah, I think, when did I start Angel? Was that was this year, wasn't it? Let's find out. April 12th, 2019. So I started Angel in April. So that's been like 8 months, which is kind of nuts. I remember getting really annoyed when I edited Angel as well, the pilot for that. Because I edited it, but then it wouldn't export, so I had to start all over again. So it took me like 8 hours to edit Angel. So good start to a new show. It's almost 12 degrees C here. How's your weather and temp doing? It's freezing and it's been raining all day. Hence why I'm in a bloody jumper with the shirt underneath it, and I'm sat in front of a radiator that's boiling hot, and I'm still like, ugh. Yeah, it's very cold. Liam, have you been spoiling anything for future Angels episodes of Buffy or Angel? I know the host guy's called Lorne, so he's clearly going to be like a major character going forward. That's all I know. I don't know a thing about where Buffy's going. What software do you use? I'm just iMovie on my iPad. It's all I'm smart enough to use. It's going to be 31 degrees C today. Southern Hemisphere problems. I'm not good in the heat at all. I'm terrible. I'd rather be like wrapped up warm when it's cold outside than try and cool myself down when it's warm outside, if you get what I mean. I much prefer like the winter and autumn as opposed to like spring and summer. '83 Fahrenheit. Good lord. Let's see. We can get some weather up on here. Yeah, it's 8 degrees Celsius here, apparently, according to BBC Weather. Which for me is freezing. It's cold here, I'll be baking Christmas cookies all weekend. Nice! There may be some baking videos in my 12 days of Christmas. We have a wide range of temperatures by the looks of it. Don't use Ted's cookie recipe. No, definitely not. That episode feels like ages ago since I did that. Man. Now I'm just like Googling when I uploaded all these different reactions. Oh wow. It's been over a year since I did Ted. 30th of September 2018. Damn. Where does the time go? Thoughts on the Buffy remake? I say leave it alone. Yeah, I need like more details on what it's about. If it's just like a straight up remake with like the same characters and stuff, I'd be like, why bother? But we'll see what they do. It's just the time of reboots and remakes and everything, isn't it? And unfortunately they make so much money most of the time that they're just going to keep doing them. Do you think when you finish Buffy and Angel you'll go back and rewatch? In general, do you usually watch old episodes of your favourite shows? Yes, I will definitely go back and rewatch them, for sure. I don't really get a lot of time rewatching since I started reacting, because I'm just like, I could be reacting to new stuff as opposed to watching old stuff. But when I'm like sick or anything like that, or just want a day off, I'll watch old Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episodes. I'll watch Friends. I'll watch like old Doctor Who and everything. You should do Charmed. I have got a few requests for that. I've definitely seen quite a bit of it when I was little, but I can't remember a thing, but I do remember watching it with my sister. There's even a remake of Charmed, isn't there? I think they did a reboot of that, I think. Everything is reboots. And some are better than others. Gilmore Girls and Buffy are the shows I love to rewatch most. Nice. Never seen Gilmore Girls. I'm not sure that'd be my kind of thing. You're going to watch The Witch on Netflix? That's interesting. I absolutely am. I am umming and ahhing about reacting to it. I'll definitely watch it, because I'm very, very excited for it. I think it looks great. I haven't read the books or anything, but I've played a few. I've played bits and pieces of the games. I know it's based on the books, so I feel like it would be cool to react to because I wouldn't really know what's going to happen. But I think it looks really interesting. That is my kind of show. Have you heard of the TV show called Covert Affairs? No, I have not. Reaper was a good series. It only lasted 2 seasons. That rings a bell. Reaper. me just Googling everything today. Yeah, I feel like I've seen images from it before. I recognise a bit of this. Interesting. It would be cool to do like a more comedic kind of show on the channel, just like break things up a bit, but I subscribe to 5 different reactors who are doing Buffy and or Angel, and they're all in different seasons, so it's kind of crazy, but I never get tired of rewatching these shows. That definitely says a lot, I think, doesn't it, to like the quality of the Buffyverse. I am very excited to like get to the end of the shows, but at the same time I'm like, I don't want to. It will be weird when the day comes where there's like no new Buffyverse stuff to watch. Kind of insane, really. Especially because by that point, it probably would have been over 2 years. Like, that's a hell of a journey. I'll definitely finish next year. 2020 will be the year I probably finish the Buffyverse, which is kind of scary. Don't know when. I mean, I know there'll be like a whole season of Angel after I finish Buffy. Because I still have like half of Buffy season 5 to do, half of Angel season 2. So that's basically like a whole season. Then season 6 and 7 of Buffy. Then 3, 4 and 5 of Angel. So still a good chunk to do, but I probably will get through it next year. Have you ever watched Supernatural? I have indeed, yes. Finishing shows like the Buffyverse legit feels like a graduation of sorts. Yeah. I like to think of it as graduation. Don't forget the film that started the whole Buffyverse. Yes, that has been requested on Patreon, so we'll be doing that in the next few weeks. That'll be on Patreon. Is it a spoiler to tell you which seasons are my favourite? No, as long as you don't tell me why. What are everyone's favourite seasons? Let me know. You don't be like, oh yeah, the season where Xander dies or something. I'd be like, block. Spoilers are a difficult thing. People think they're being clever with spoilers in the comments sometimes, but they're really not. Like, every time I talk about Ben and Glory, there are comments that are like, oh, so you're saying there's a connection between Ben and Glory, but like there's a ... So I'm like, well, clearly that means something. Like, you're not being subtle. And I get that in like every single video. 5, 6 and 7 are your favourites. I left and started Doctor Who season 5 episode 3, and your video today gave me the need to see the Stone Angels episodes. They were great. Yeah, I really like those episodes. Season 5 seems to be people's favourites. You've got a big pile of requests to do on Patreon, I know. I've written them all in the back of my book that I make the notes in during my shows. Trouble is, it just takes so long, and I'm hoping the thing that takes so long with them is, like, a lot of them are movies, and very long movies at that, and my camera battery lasts an hour and a half, so I can't physically film a reaction to a film in one take, which I'd love to do, and I would do if my battery did last that long. But since I'm getting a new camera at Christmas, I'm hoping the battery on that's a lot better. So I feel like the battery on this camera used to be so much better. So hopefully I'll be able to get through films a lot quicker and do it in one day. And it's about, you know, when I'm home alone, when I can actually like find time to do it, stuff like that. So hopefully I'll be able to get through those Patreon requests a lot longer, because all you wonderful souls on there are very, very patient with me. I've probably asked this before, but have you played Mario Maker 2? They just had a huge update, so you can now play as Link. It's pretty cool. I haven't played it yet, but I've assigned myself to the fact that I am going to buy it as soon as I saw the trailer for Link, because Legend of Zelda, if it's Legend of Zelda, I'll buy it. And I've seen some gameplay of it, and it looks really, really cool. So I will definitely buy it at some point. Season 2 of Angel is the best for me, for sure. Season 5 has a lot of really good episodes. I've heard a lot of people say Season 5 of Angel is one of their favourite seasons as well. Season 4 grew on me a lot, even though I don't like the big bad. I'd be too scared to read the comments if I was reacting in case I read a spoiler. You can't see it. Yeah, I have people check for me beforehand now. Have you ever seen the unaired pilot of Buffy? I have not, no. I know there's a different Willow. 2 and 3 of Buffy, 2 and 5 of Angel for me. I just wanted to say you're a beautiful person and we appreciate all the amazing content you bring to us. Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. Season 2 of Angel is the best one. Season 4 is in my top half of favourite Buffy seasons. I don't get why people hate on it so much. The Initiative wasn't even really bad, just not as good as the other big bads. Yeah, I really enjoyed Season 4, to be fair. I loved Season 4 of Angel when I was watching it, but 5 is definitely the best. Season 4 of Buffy is the funny season to me. It was the funniest season, wasn't it? Episodes like Pangs and stuff like that. The main story might be a bit rubbish, but the comedy's on point. That's the thing, when shows and characters are like that good, you can have like terrible episodes and terrible plot lines, but you still enjoy watching them. Just because you love the characters so much and you'll happily just watch them interact and be crazy. It's kind of the same with like maybe an episode of Friends that isn't as good as others, or like Big Bang Theory when that kind of lost its way. You still like the characters so much that you just enjoy watching it. Season 4 of Buffy was the first time I started watching live as it aired, so it has a special place in my heart. Season 4 felt like the writers were just exploring a lot of new things, just like college. Superstar was brilliant, they must have had fun in the production. Yeah, I really liked Superstar, that was a really cool episode. There's 2 episodes in this season I'd consider top 3 episodes of the entire show. Good lord. Well, I have 10 more to watch, so we shall see. Yeah, I've already made notes for my review when the time comes to do that. My 5-hour review. I've started now, just in case I forget anything I pick up on. I know the eps and I agree. Top 2, honestly. Oh my goodness. Season 5 is joint with Season 3 is my favourite. It's extremely good. Loving the Christmas sweater, by the way. Thank you very much. It's the closest I'll ever get to being in the Avengers. You're in for a good time, Liam. I hope so. It's rare I'm in for a bad time with Buffy, to be fair. It's rare they have the odd stinker. Season 3 of Buffy is my favourite because of the mayor and then his relationship with Faith. Yeah, the mayor was good. I still need to do I've got a few requests to do like a rank characters video. I need to be doing that soon. Get on that. Liam, I'm your #1 fan. I'm your #1 fan, Alan. Right back at you. What are you working on, moustache? Yeah, I do need to shave. Just too lazy. I've been trying to get a haircut booked, but it's always fully booked. Don't think I can get one to the new year. I hate it when my hair gets this long. Just realised it's Friday the 13th. Yes! That's why I've stayed indoors. Get hit by a car or something. I'd rather not. You should do a Doctor Who extra special tier list. I did have that idea after I filmed my 12 Days of Christmas for Doctor Who already, so I was like, oh, I'll just stick with that now. So I'll probably do that at some point. I did plan to do when Doctor Who came back last year. I wanted to rank every single story, and I still have the document saved, so I could still do the video. But I was ranking all the stories in the Revive series. It was very difficult. I might do that at some point, but it was just so much work. Have you seen any classic Who? Quite a bit of it, yeah. Not all of it. I'm not going to pretend I've seen everything and like know every single bit about it, but I've seen quite a lot. I have been like, I want to get like from the start, like all the DVDs. So I've got like most of William Hartnell stuff now. I'm just buying Troughton onwards and then watching it when I buy it. But I've seen most of Sylvester McCoy. I've seen quite a lot of John Pertwee because he's my favourite classic Doctor. I've seen a lot of Peter Davison. Obviously, it's hard to like watch much of Troughton because lots of his stuff is gone. But yeah, I have seen a fair bit, but not all of it. One day. I'm sorry you've had to deal with trolls and they're like, oh yeah, thank you. It was like December hit and everyone was like, I know, I'm going to hate on Liam today. I've gotten so much hate recently. I'm like, go away, idiots. Did you read the new Teen Titans by Wolfman and Perez, 80s? If not, you should. It's got all over the place. It's bloody good. I haven't, no. I haven't read a lot of comics. But I definitely want to check it out, especially if there's a lot of Gar. I do want to read a lot of Titan stuff, so I need to get into it. McCoy was at his peak when the show was cancelled. Yes. I really like the kind of dark side they went like exploring with him. Not Star Wars. Just how like manipulative and stuff he could be. I really liked where they were going with that. It's kind of a shame they couldn't fully see that arc through. But there is a, going back to the Titans thing, there is a Titans video in my 12 Days of Christmas coming up. What day? Who knows? Well, I know, but whatever. I just picked them all out of a hat randomly, and that was the order I went with. Merry Christmas, Sherlyn. Did a fan get you that jumper? No, I bought it in Cardiff a few weeks ago. An Avengers exhibition. It's very comfy though. I hate how the stream is like behind on my laptop. So annoying. Oh, I've got a question. What's everyone's favourite Christmas song? Let me know. Hello, Jace. Christmas rapping, that's a good shout. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I won't sing every single suggestion because I'll get copyright claimed. Are there any lingering plot threads you'd like to see picked up in Doctor Who, such as the Valiard, for example? I'd love to see them explore the Valiard a bit. That would be awesome. Yes, for sure. Any other ones I can't really think of. I mean, I would want to say, like, a lot of people want Jenny to come back, the Doctor's daughter, like, tie up that, because obviously she's still alive and stuff. But I never really cared for that episode, so I don't really care if we don't see her again. Which I don't think is a very popular opinion, but never mind. I know she's had, like, Big Finish stuff done, so there's a bit of closure with that. War is Over, yeah, that is a good one. I have a Doctor Who book written by Dan Abnett with the Matt Smith Doctor, because he's hot. His name is Silent Stars Goodbye. Did you read it? I have! I read that in St. Ives a few years ago, and in fact, I did a review of it on my blog, when I actually did reviews on my blog, and I can't remember what my blog was called. I'm going to try and find it. But yeah, I haven't read a lot of Doctor Who books, but I did read that one. So good. I think it had the Ice Warriors in it, didn't it? Which was kind of spoiled for me because they were on the cover. I wish I could remember what that site was called, but never mind. But I definitely did a review of it somewhere. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed that book a lot. Father Christmas by the Kinks, Carol of the Bells, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, I Love to Hate the Christmas Shoes, Oh Holy Night, I love that, Oh Holy Night, Jingle Bells, can't pick a favourite, but I love Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day by Wizard and Merry Christmas Everybody by Slade, and Christmas is the Time to Say I Love You by Bill Squire. Yeah, I have PTSD from I Wish I Could Be Christmas Every Day now, because my second year of uni, I think it was, we had to do like a group performance in like the January back after Christmas, and we'd chosen before, because we had like a few months to prepare and stuff, we'd chosen to do like Christmas in January, so we like just booked a room, and I think it was like an 8 hour long performance, and like decked it all out with like Christmas decorations, everything like that, and some people will like be cooking Christmas dinner like once an hour, every hour. Some people would be like writing Christmas cards for 8 hours. Some would be like decorating trees for 8 hours. I sang I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day on loop for 8 hours. And it was the worst decision of my life to do that. My throat was so sore after that. But it was good fun. I was just watching Blind Wave Oxygen reaction. Yes, I watched it the other day. I love their Doctor Who reactions. I can't wait to see their reaction to More Than Enough in Time. They're gonna lose their shit. And Twice Upon a Time. I feel like Eric might really cry in Twice Upon a Time, because I think he said Peter's his favourite Doctor, isn't he? That'd be interesting. It's like even when Aaron and Melanie reacted to Twice Upon a Time, when You Know Who showed up as a glass person, and they like lose it. It gets me every time. I'm like, oh. The Nutcracker, good shout. Oh Holy Night is so nice to play on the piano. Dan Abnett is a specialised writer on SF stuff. With Andy Lanning, they recreated the Guardians of the Galaxy we know now. They're great together on comic books. It's really going to annoy me. I wish I could remember what that site was called. You mentioned Ice Very Low, you're like, what's coming? And I got it today, Alan. Thank you. That was very funny. Oh, I think I found it. Is it here? Reviews. Yeah, the last thing I reviewed on this site was Shadowhunters Season 2, Episode 3, because then I started doing reactions from basically that point onwards, so I stopped actually posting anything on this. Maybe it's not on here. Let's have a look. There it is. I gotcha. I can't remember exactly everything I thought about it, but I'll put a link in there. Shall we talk about the elections? Let's not talk about the elections. That's why I'm sad today. That was very satisfying, actually, speaking of that website. So I did find the link the other week, because one of the trolls was saying, like, I shouldn't do reactions, because I'm not made to do reactions. I'm not very insightful. And I was like, I do have experience in this kind of thing, and like written reviews and stuff. And he was like, oh yeah, prove it, I want a link. So I sent him that, and then like, shut him the fuck up. Very satisfying. I've been trying to avoid Doctor Who spoilers for the new series, like Blind Wave has been doing with Crisis. Oh yeah, I've been watching their Crisis reactions as well. So fun watching their reactions, because they do have a very unique experience, but they don't even like look at like the properly announced news and stuff, and like they confirm who's going to appear and stuff. It's kind of nuts that they even somehow manage to stay away from that. I don't even know how they do it, but they're like barely spoiling anything. It's great. I think you're very insightful. Thank you very much, MJ. I'm very excited for Doctor Who on New Year's Day. So excited. Can't believe it's been a year since it was on. Die Hard is the best Christmas movie. Oh, we're starting this debate, are we? Rogue One is on TV tomorrow and Logan. Oh, I love Rogue One. Gonna binge watch them both. Did you see Knives Out? I saw it last week and absolutely loved it. I watched it yesterday. It was awesome. Yeah, really, really good. Some very funny moments in that as well. Very well done, I thought. Nice little twist on the genre. Mixed Nuts is a good Christmas movie, great cast. I know I'll not read the Abner intro now. Oh, is there like a spoiler in the intro or something? Doctor Who will start the decade off right. I'm excited to... Yes! I watch Die Hard every Christmas. I miss Alan Rickman too. So sad. Can't believe it's been like... It'll be like 4 years, won't it? Next month. Insane. All the good people go first, don't they? Ugh. Well, all this time I've got like one Christmas present sorted. Oh dear. Am I the only person who's not seen Die Hard? Bad Santa's my favourite Christmas movie. I haven't seen Bad Santa. I just bought all my Xmas presents on Amazon yesterday, waiting for them to be delivered. Hopefully that'll be me this time tomorrow. There's actually something in here I thought would make a good present in Doctor Who magazine that was advertised. Need to find them again now, just to see how much they are before I buy them. Any truth that Jodie Whittaker will do a third season? I don't know. I haven't seen any rumours saying either way. I imagine she will. Every new series Doctor so far has done 3 seasons, so I don't know why, well, apart from Eccleston obviously, so I don't know why she wouldn't. I think she will. Whether or not it'll be her last, I'm not sure. I'll block entire channels if they put spoilers in their thumbnails or titles. That's fair. My husband and I love to watch the cheesy Hallmark movies and make fun of them. We watched The Christmas Prince 3 the day it was out on Netflix and had a blast. Yeah, the actress who plays Simmons in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s in a Hallmark movie, but I haven't been able to find it online anywhere yet, but I do want to watch it because she's in it. I've never seen a Hallmark movie before, but I kind of know what I'd be getting into, but I'd do it for Liz Henstridge. Paul McGann needs to get a spin-off show, a web series. That would be cool. I like putting off buying presents because only then I start to believe my crappy gifts are good enough. That's one way of looking at it, I suppose. Alright, let's check out this website. Might have sorted another present here. This exciting content. Oh, that's not ideal. They're not too expensive, so I was like, oh, that's good. But it says available for pre-order coming November 2019. Guys. Okay then, maybe not. That's fine. Whatever. We move on. Hans Gruber, best movie villain ever. He is awesome. Don't forget to drop a like. That's some very good advice. I like it when people like dislike videos as well, just because they don't like me. And they don't realise that that just adds more traffic, and therefore is more likely to actually, the algorithm will show my video more likely. The best, if they really like hate what I do, the best they can literally do is just not click on my videos. But they just have to dislike it. Amy Acker, who played Audrey in AOS, was also in the cheesy Christmas movie a few years ago. That was adorable. She is adorable. So I can buy that. What about the James Bond trailer? I'm intrigued. I'm excited for that. I really like Rami Malek, so I think he could be cool. Have you ever sat in a spinning chair and petted your cat like a Bond villain? Unfortunately not, because we don't have a spinning chair, and my cat will not sit in your lap unless she wants to. So that would probably never happen, unfortunately. One can dream. That's another thing to look forward to for Buffy later, actually. My cat has a cameo. Any thoughts on the Ghostbusters trailer? I think it looks interesting. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of the franchise, to be honest. It's not like one of my absolute favourites. I might check it out, but I'm not going to rush to watch it in the cinema. So I've just never been like completely enthralled by the franchise. But I do like Finn Wolfhard and Paul Rudd, so could be good. I loved the cat cameo on Patreon. A lot of people do like it when she shows up. Oh yeah, the Wonder Woman teaser, that was cool. Well, because I have like a notebook buying problem, I bought that the other day. I got it at the same place I got this. And also a pin badge, because I like collecting little pin badges. Yeah, 2020 I think is going to be a very good year for movies, especially the superhero kind. Very exciting. I get really excited for the MCU movies. I like don't really know much about the characters that are in them, so I'm really excited for Eternals. 2020, good year for Liam. Hopefully. I haven't had one of those for like 5 years, so fingers crossed. I'm in love with Linda Carter, but Gal Gadot is certainly fantastic. Nice. Yeah, Black Widow should be good as well. I'm looking forward to seeing Taskmaster and what they do with him. And who's playing him? They haven't even confirmed that. So I feel like there's a little conspiracy going on there. When I hear Taskmaster, I think B&Q. Yes. My god, my phone is so behind on this stream. It's only just showing the Black Panther notebook. What's going on? I saw the CW is replacing Arrow with 5 more Arrowverse shows. I think I might have to bow out of the whole thing. Really? 5? There are 5 new shows. I think that's a bit excessive. I know there's going to be Green Arrow and the Canaries. I didn't realise there was going to be like even more than that. I think I'll react to the very last episode of Arrow. Kind of like I did with Gotham when I reacted to the last episode of that. Because it's kind of the show that really got me interested in TV like critique, really. I think some of the first reactions I ever watched were Blind Wave's Arrow reactions. And I met Stephen Amell a few years ago at a convention. He was so nice. I met him and Robbie Amell. Who's the better Joker, Heath Ledger or Joaquin Phoenix? They're both good in their own ways. So there honestly isn't a Joker I don't like, because he's one of my favourite fictional characters. You'd have to have them in like very similar films, I think, to compare them. So now the 3 episodes of Crisis on Infinite Earths are pretty good in the CW way. Yeah, I think considering like they can't have much of a budget, I think they're actually doing a pretty good job. Even Jared Leto, I thought was a very interesting interpretation. I genuinely do think people saw it as not Heath Ledger, so therefore it must be bad. But I enjoyed it. I mean, there isn't a DC EU film I don't like. I mean, they're not like the best things I've ever seen, but I don't dislike them. Oh, that's stupid. What have I done? There we go. Just turn off the comments for a second then. I was like, that's a good idea, Liam. Well done. Ever heard of the series Dead Like Me? Only 29 episodes plus a movie about a group of Grim Reapers. That has been requested on Patreon. I'm reacting to the pilot of that probably next year. Have you ever fallen out with a friend over something related to superheroes? I've had debates, but I've never fallen out with them because, you know, you like what you like, you don't like what you don't like. You can move on, really. I've also been thinking like what I want to do with the channel next year. Like, I'm hopefully going to do like a charity live stream next year where I get really, really drunk, depending on the donations and stuff. Stargirl, Superman and Lois spin-off, Canaries, +2 on the thumbnail I saw that I don't want to spoil. Oh, right. Maybe they're like rumoured if there's like just in the thumbnail. But... And Stargirl is technically wasn't supposed to be in the Arrowverse. I don't think it's going to be in the Arrowverse because it's been made for the same people that do Titans and stuff. It's in that universe, but CW have just bought rights to show it. So I'm not sure if it's actually going to be part of the Arrowverse or not. But yeah, the Superman and Lois spin-off is. I might react to the Green Arrow and the Canaries because I really like Cat McNamara from Shadowhunters. Do you explain to yourself how Series 2 of Titans is a lot better than the first? Yeah, I know you liked the first, but you cannot say that the quality has raised a lot between the two. I think it has, honestly. I don't need to justify it to myself. Still waiting for Doom Patrol reactions. I know, I'll get to them. They're literally like, Blind Wave like finish it next week, and I'm still like, I think episode 7 is the next one I need to watch. So I don't know why, like 45-minute episodes, I'm like, okay, fine, I can sit down. But when episodes like 15 minutes or an hour, like Doom Patrol are, sometimes I just think it's a bit of a slog. So that puts me off doing them, but I need to just get over that, because that was a big trouble I had with Dollhouse Season 1. It's a big hurdle to get over it. Don't react too much. No, I'll probably wait to do like shows like that when Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. finishes and stuff like that. And I'm thinking I'm not going to do the new Walking Dead show either, because I'm just doing too much at the minute. But you know, next year I will finish Buffy and Angel, so that'll be 2 shows out of the way, and that takes up a big chunk of time. So I'll very quickly find myself probably with lots of room. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I do also want to like get a set schedule next year, like this on this day, because I'll be able to get my own place and live alone, so I won't have to like work filming around when Dad's at work or when he's not, etc, etc. It's like, I know Dad's arranged to have some family over on New Year's Day now, which I didn't know about, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to react to Doctor Who, or if I just do like a review of it later, or I don't watch it live and do a reaction at the end of the day. I'm not sure, but I really don't want to do that because I've been waiting for so long. I don't talk about finishing Buffy and Angel. It's got to happen one day. Then you'll all be free of me saying Anya, not Anya. It is going to be a weird feeling when that finishes, knowing I won't have any more Willow in my life. Oh, bloody hell. I'm going to spill my Maltesers everywhere. Oh well, I'll have to eat them. These live titles never get old. Yeah, I was like looking for more songs that I could base it on, but then I don't know why that quote just popped into my head from Forrest Gump. I was like, yeah, do that. There are cuties in other series, I promise. Good. It's how I get by. I can't live if living is without you. That's very good. I'll hold on to that one. I'm looking forward to the day where I don't have to worry about accidentally spoiling anything about Buffy and Angel, though. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so it'll be those reactions. Then I'll review Buffy. Then I'll do Season 5 of Angel, review Season 5 of Angel. Then by that point, there probably won't be much left to do, because by that point I've reacted to the Buffy movie. I probably would have already done the pilot as well, the unaired one. And I don't know. Will you do a review 4 hours long for the last season of Buffy, then another 6 hours on the whole show, and then on 8 hours long for the Angel Buffy shows? I was trying to like figure out what I'll be doing, because obviously I'm never going to know how long the reviews are going to be until I do them, because I don't know, I might not have much to say about season 6 or whatever, for example. I don't know if I will. I probably will, because I always find something to yab about. But I was thinking of like doing the reviews for all the seasons that I normally do, and then do like a final like Buffyverse review as a whole, like reviewing the Buffyverse. Then that could be like the grand finale, which will probably be about 24 hours long. I'll probably have to do like a live stream. So that's kind of my plan for that, but we'll see how it goes. It's still a long way off yet. But I also remember saying it's a long way off when I was thinking about starting Angel. I was like, oh, that's ages yet, I don't have to worry about that. And here we are, 2 seasons in. React to Passion of the Nerds guides for the big episodes. I could do. I think I'd have to ask him if it was okay. Where's he up to on his guides? I don't know how often he posts. I would subscribe to him, but I know, like, thumbnails and stuff, I don't want to risk it. Oh, you will. I'm being teased. Passion of the Nerds is only to watch when you finish watching the shows. Yeah, I have heard that. Some people like checked for me, and he, like, some of the earlier videos do like spoil some stuff later on. Legit posts like 4 times a year. Well, I suppose that's quality over quantity, I guess. They contain spoilers for the whole show. Did you bring a box of chocolates because of the title? No, I just thought of it. But I do have chocolates. That was a happy coincidence. Although, to be fair, I always have chocolate, so. He's done 2 rewatches with Shan. Yes, I have been informed of that. There have been discussions with Shan. That's all I'll say. Yeah. I think some things may not be like considered spoilers. I think it's weird with spoilers in like videos like that, because you never really know, do you? So I always found that tough with Shadowhunters reactions, because I'd read the book, so I kind of knew kind of what to expect and what was coming. And I was like, well, do I talk about that in like my comments? Because if people are only watching the show and haven't read the books, I don't really want to spoil too much for them. It's a very difficult thing. He made it very obvious when a certain watcher appeared in season 3 that he would be important. Who was that then? I can't wait to see Liam Catterson's reactions to Wesley. He seems to have a bit of a crush on Wesley from his tweets. Because everyone has a different definition of spoilers. Yeah, it's tough. Connor, go away. I don't need you here. Connor's asking me why I hate Lee Mack, which is an in-joke from our Kablam reaction for Doctor Who. And I'm not going to rise to the bait. I've dealt with enough trolls in the past couple of days. Thank you very much, Mr. Mountford. Yeah, you send your kissing heart emoji. That's what I say. I hope we get an episode solely on the Watchers Council and we get to see Wesley and Buffy again. I'd love to see more crossovers with Buffy and Angel. I need it in my soul. We've had a few this season, but still. It's funny because I was literally ordering Connor's Christmas present a few minutes ago and he missed it. Ha ha ha. Not that I said what it was. Will Connor be reacting to Doctor Who? Not his choice. You'd love to, would you? See how good my Christmas present is, won't we? Nah, you can come over and film it. Why not? I guess I'll put up with you for another season. Dad did ask her the other day, is Connor coming over for Doctor Who? So I don't know. Maybe. Fantastic Four. I think Disney will give it a go. I think Kevin Feige announced it. I can't remember what event it was now. It's when they announced, like, basically all the Phase 4, whatever event that was at. I think they said they're working on a Fantastic Four film and a Mutants film. So they'll definitely give it a go. I don't know when it will be, but anything is going to be better than the last Fantastic Four film. They could just film a monkey with no symbols doing that for 2 hours, and it's better than Fantastic Four from 2015 or whatever it was. They should do Fantastic Four set in 1963. It would be interesting. I did like with Captain Marvel when they like went back in the past a bit, so it could be cool if they keep doing that. I was really hoping the Fantastic Four would be the main focus of Phase 4. Yeah, that'd probably be Phase 5 at the earliest. When it's like Blade, that Blade film they're doing. That's Phase 5. We haven't got like set dates for that yet. So you can't say they don't plan ahead if they've already got films in the pipeline for Phase 5, I guess. I also saw like talk about like imagine it's Phase 5, Guardians 3. James Gunn on Instagram the other day was kind of saying, I think they've kind of planned when filming is going to be, but it's going to be like over a year away before they even start filming it. So it's going to be quite a wait for Guardians 3. What a palaver that whole situation was, eh? If Marvel came to you and said, you can write and direct a film in the MCU, what would you do? What character would you focus on? Or would you do like another Guardians film or an Iron Man film, blah blah blah? What would you do? I know what I do for DC, but I don't know what I do for Marvel. So I would like to try a Fantastic Four film, because I really like Doctor Doom as a villain, so it'd be cool to have a go with that. But I'd also love to do a Spider-Man film. Scarlet Witch, that's a good shout. Young Avengers, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'd probably do an Avengers film, actually. I don't feel so good, Mr. Duke. How dare you? How dare you say that to me? Excalibur, Fitzsimmons rom-com, obviously. Obviously. Of course. Fitzsimmons are my life. 12 Days of Christmas, Day 4. Just you wait. It's a Fitzsimmons fest. I think it's Day 4. Boy, it lied now. I'm pretty sure it is. X-Men are my favourites, but I think it's too early to introduce them. Yeah, I think it's probably for the best that they're not in Phase 4. I think they're really going to have to get that right, like including them in the universe. Where would you take Into the Spider-Verse? I would take it into the Spider-Verse. Even further into the Spider-Verse, that's what I'd call it. Further into the Spider-Verse. I don't really know. I know they said they're going to focus a lot on the relationship between Miles and Gwen. That's going to be the focus of the sequel. That's probably the direction I would take as well, because I really like Spider-Gwen as a character. I think she's really cool. I love the costume for her and everything. So they're probably heading in a pretty good direction. I mean, considering how well the first one turned out, I would probably trust them to do sequels. Avengers in the Kree Skrull War. That's a very good shout as well. Will we get Secret Invasion? Who knows? It was incredible. It was. I almost didn't get to see it, but I managed to go and watch it in the cinema in the end, and glad I did. Okay, did some digging for those other 2 Arrowverse shows. Different network. Might not be connected. Oh yeah, HBO Max are working like Green Lantern and stuff. So that they won't be Arrowverse. Liam, I love all your festive holiday sweaters. Very cool. Thank you. Fantastic Four and a real tall dude Galactus. Yes, if they do Galactus, they need to get him right. I don't want a Cloud. His idea with it to have a Cloud be Galactus. The Mandalorian gets an interesting actor. Is it a spoiler if I tell you who? Well, I'm watching it, so probably not. I imagine, are you referring to someone from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Because if so, yes, it's all very, very exciting that they're in it. The Sims 4 just got a new update to include the child as like a statue. Very, very cool. I'm really enjoying The Mandalorian. I think it's great. I haven't watched the latest one yet, chapter 6. I think there's only 8, isn't there? It finishes in a couple of weeks. Where's the time gone? I was going to react to it, but I just did not have the time. Smiling Fly, he's the Mandalorian. That's very good. I like that one. Excellent. Another good pun. That's another 12 Days of Christmas tease. One of the videos was based solely on a pun. So there you are. And it's the worst idea I've ever had. I just hung a Galactus versus Phoenix poster on my wall today. Yes, nice. I love the whole like Dark Phoenix saga and stuff like that. Who's your favourite X-Men character? Another question. I'm asking the questions on this stream. Yeah, let me know your favourite X-Men character. Mine's Gambit. I love Gambit. It's probably for the best that we're never going to get that movie now. Just have him be in the MCU. Beast, very good shout. I award you 10 Beasts out of 10 for that answer. Oh, that's 2 for Beast. I award you 10 Beasts out of 10 Beasts. There's so many great X-Men characters. Jean Grey Phoenix, don't judge me. No, I'm not going to judge you for that answer. That's a very good answer. I really like the whole thing with Jean. It's very interesting. What should I give you for Jean Grey Phoenix answer? I'll give you 10 killed off characters out of 10. I would like to see Kelsey Grammer play Beast again. Yeah, the end of Days of Future Past like promised us so much, and then they were just like, then Logan came along like, they're all dead. Oh, Scott Summers is sex on a stick. Well, there you go. Why do they call him Cyclops? Maybe it's not for the obvious reasons. Grand Lord Master of Excellence. Havoc, yes, that's a very good shout as well. Kelsey did a good job. I think for the most part, I think the X-Men films are pretty well cast. Check out my review for Dark Phoenix. Somewhere on my channel. There's a playlist for like movie reviews, and it's on there. I don't think it's as bad as everyone says it is. I actually quite enjoyed it. Oh, Christmas presents, Christmas presents. Quentin Quire. Good. If they bring back a real Rogue, now that they have the rights, will Marvel go comatose for a movie? Who can say? Arm Fall Off Boy. Yes! Everyone's favourite hero. For some reason, the idea of Captain Britain in an Excalibur movie or show occurred to me. I'd make a good Captain Britain. I'll do it. Although you'd probably have to get buff, wouldn't you? Never mind. That's not going to happen. And let's bounce it out, because I also like DC. Who's your favourite Batman villain? Just keep asking questions about who's your favourite comic book character. Malteser eating man, that is me. It's time for a Legion of Superheroes movie. It is. The Riddler, good shout. Scarecrow. Yes. Scarecrow's my second favourite to Joker. Poison Ivy, no question. Also a very good shout. That's my sister's favourite. Joker, yes. Catwoman, per. Excellent. I do think Batman has one of the best rogues gallery in comics, alongside Spider-Man. I actually think I like Batman as much as I do because of his rogues gallery. Definitely Catwoman. I'm looking forward to seeing Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman in the Batman. I can't remember the actor they cast as Riddler either, but I thought that was such good casting. The Rose Gallery of Batman's much more interesting than the character himself. Probably. I think they often use the villains to like say stuff about Batman. Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman was the cat's meow. I loved Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. That's my Christmas movie. Penguin used to terrify me in that film. He like bites that man's nose. I couldn't watch it. Learning more all the time. Can't wait. Oh, was that about Zoe Kravitz? I'm a Tim Burton fan. Same. Favourite Catwoman? Probably would be Michelle Pfeiffer, actually. When they first cast Anne Hathaway in The Dark Knight Rises, I was thinking, really? But she blew me away in Dark Knight Rises. I thought she was actually really, really good. I just thought the idea of her goggles like turning into the ears was so clever. But yeah, I haven't seen a lot of like the Batman 60s series, but I thought Eartha Kitt was pretty cool. Not Halle Berry. That's the only correct answer. Not Halle Berry. Julie Newmar was a great Catwoman. Joker and Ventriloquist. Yeah, I'd love to see them try and do Ventriloquist in a film. That'd be really interesting. Paul Berry, what a crappy role. Yeah. I think that started out in development as like a spin-off starring Michelle Pfeiffer, didn't it? Then just went into development hell. And by that time they just had to cast someone else. And it ended up being that. Oh well, what can we do? We live and learn. Worst superhero movie? Probably would be Fantastic Four for me in 2015. I did not enjoy that at all. It had some really promising stuff. That's the thing that gets me with it. It had some really good ideas and then just wastes them. And the whole like, they get their powers with less than an hour to go in the movie, then they skip ahead a year and they're just in control of them. It's like, come on, give me a break. But I'd probably go for that. I wonder if Batwoman's writers will have the guts to use Zaz. Yeah, it's always kind of a... You have to tread carefully, I suppose, with Zaz, wouldn't you? Especially on like a CW show like that. You never know. I mean, Gotham used him pretty well, so I'm sure Batwoman could do it as well. One of the most underrated superhero movies is The Spirit. Interesting. Best superhero movies have Ant-Man in them. I said what I said. Found Supergirl movie pretty traumatic as a kid. The show is better. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie. I've seen a bit of the show. So what's everyone's favourite Christmas movie? Let's get on to the Christmas stuff, shall we? What movie do you watch every Christmas? Yeah, the good old nostalgia goals, they will cloud a lot of judgments, won't they? Edward Scissorhands, that's such a good movie. I remember watching that with my cousins thinking, what the hell is this? I probably watched that a bit too young. Scrooged and An American Girl Christmas or something like that, both were great. Die Hard, of course. It's always going to be The Grinch for me, I think. Love The Grinch. Christmas Story, even though nowadays it's overplayed. Christmas Story is my favourite. What have I been going for? Oh, blimey, nearly an hour and a half. Won't make it too late. I'll probably do like another 15 minutes or so. Polar Express is and always will be the best. You've never seen Home Alone? Ah, Home Alone is great. Watch Home Alone, then stop. Home Alone 2 is not terrible. Definitely don't watch 3 onwards. It's a Wonderful Life, Ernest Saves Christmas. Santa Claus is a Scumbag, a French comedy play turned into a movie. Did your dad ever dress up as Santa? That's okay. I understood that reference. I'm worried now that I'm 28, Home Alone won't appeal to me as much. Oh no, it definitely will. It's so good. I still cry with laughter at Home Alone. Oh yeah, the cameo in Home Alone 2 you just reminded me of. Yeah, just stop at Home Alone 1. Muppets Christmas is also great. Yeah, that's Connor's favourite Christmas film. I had to study so much of Christmas Carol at school for GCSE. Oh. Trading Places is another phenomenal Christmas movie. The Grinch with Jim Carrey. Yeah, that's my favourite. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. Where Are Children, Sound of Music, Toy Story. Yeah, all the classic stuff that's on over Christmas and New Year. There'll always be a Toy Story on. There'll always be a Harry Potter on. Madagascar 2 was on BBC One the other day. I was like, what is going on? If you're going to show a Madagascar film, show the first one. Had an online friend a while back who worked on the Muppet Christmas Carol. He was responsible for Scooter in a Go-Go cage. It's crazy how many weird kind of things that kind of come from adaptations of Christmas Carol. National Lampoon Christmas. Batman Returns is also a very good Christmas movie. I think I'm going to watch Batman Returns today. I watched Batman 1989 the other day, well, the other week now. I've forgotten how much I liked it, so I think I need to watch Batman Returns now. Now I'm not scared of Danny DeVito's Penguin anymore like I was when I was little. Very strange interpretation of Penguin, but it works. The Man Who Came to Dinner. Has your dad seen all the Marvel movies yet? Not all of them. We watched Endgame the other day. Just need to do Spider-Man now. And then we're all caught up. Then I'll probably try and get on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because he really, really likes Coulson. And he's seen bits of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. before and said, oh, I think I quite like this show. And that was years ago, so I was like, good. Hello, Ariella. Oh, I meant to check on Sims, actually. I'm hoping to do like a Sims Christmas special, because obviously it makes sense to have Winterfest in The Sims be around Christmas time in real life. But I need to check exactly what date it is on The Sims. I'm going to do that now. It'd probably be the week between Christmas and New Year now, but we'll see. I might have time to record it before then. So I still want to get like Leo off to uni and stuff, but I'll probably wait for the New Year to do that. Glad I caught you guys. I'm glad you're here. It's another teaser for you for Christmas. The Sims comes into play on one of the days. Probably not in a way you might think. It was another really ridiculous idea I had, but I had to do it. Alfonso, there you are. I used to play Sims a long time ago, was addicted to it. Yeah, always. Will you do Buffy and Angel as one show for this 12 days thing, or two separate shows? Two separate shows. They're both getting a video each. And shockingly, the Buffy video is over an hour long. Who would have thought for me, eh? I never do long Buffy videos. I think the Buffy video was the first one I filmed, I think. I filmed like 5 in one day. So I want to get the ones that would be more difficult and time consuming to do out of the way first. I'm so not ready to see one of your Sims die. The cat was hard enough. I know. I'm going to turn off aging while Leo's at uni, because otherwise they'd probably die while I was playing as Leo, and I'd never forgive myself for not actually being there. But once he like finishes uni, maybe moves back in or gets his own place or whatever, I'll turn aging back on. So there definitely won't be long left with Alfonso and Jay, which is sad. I mean, if I hadn't kind of allowed them to stay younger for a bit longer, they'd already be dead by now, because all their friends are dead. Well, most of their friends. Don's still kicking, I think. He hasn't been like clicking on this and they what? So has died. Yeah, Supriya and Don are still alive. I'm on it right now. What day is it in here? Oh, it's a long way to go until Winterfest and this save. Oh. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. There'll probably be like another episode and then a Christmas one then. That's okay. I have the original Sims with lots of superheroes in it before Marvel put a stop to it. Oh yeah. Good old Marvel. Favourite Xmas themed TV episode? I do have a soft spot for TV, like Christmas episodes on TV shows, but they're never like my absolute favourites. I don't know. They're probably one of the Friends episodes, I imagine. Oh yeah, a Doctor Who Christmas special. I really like A Christmas Carol with Doctor Who. That was a 2010 one. Probably go for that. Husbands of River Songs, a shout. I saw you watched 512. Can't wait to watch the reaction. It's one of my favourites of season 5. It's probably one of my favourites as well. It will be up later on tonight once I edit it. Do you like Brussels sprouts? No. Gross. Get them away. Ooh, we'll probably keep going until 6 p.m, which is 8 minutes where I am. So probably another like 8 minutes or so. Won't keep you too long because I want to get editing. It's gone quite quick already, like nearly an hour and 40 minutes. Brussels sprouts are so good. The secret is to add bacon. To be fair, yeah, I probably like things, a lot of things, a lot more bacon's added to them. Someone's going to request you watch the Star Wars Holiday Special. Makes you think I haven't already seen it. Everything is good with bacon. It's a pretty solid hypothesis you've got there. Have you ever had a bacon cupcake? It's heaven. I have not. I have no idea where my cat is. She's probably sleeping upstairs. If I wake her, she'll never forgive me. She holds grudges. Favourite TV Xmas episode from Ally McBeal with Robert Downey singing River by Joni Mitchell. It's coming on Christmas, chopping down trees. I could be a vegetarian if it weren't for bacon. I don't know if I could. My sister's a vegan. She's been a vegan for like 4 years, I think. I'm a vegetarian for probably about 15 or 16 years. Have you ever had a heaven cupcake? It's bacon. Favourite TV show blooper? Probably the one from Friends where Ross is playing the bagpipes and Phoebe's trying to sing along and they all just get the giggles. I think that's probably my favourite. What's your Xmas tipple? Alcohol. Anything that's put in front of me. I tend to just stick to cider most of the time, so I'll probably just have that. I don't tend to drink that much over Christmas, really. I always tend to just have Cherryade. Speaking of cats, off I go to have a meet and greet with some. Have a great finish to your life. Thank you, Barbara. Enjoy your cats. That sounds great. Pivot! When the inevitable time comes, I hope Jalfonso just mysteriously leave in their rocket ship one day to explore space together, never to be seen again. Yeah, just as the bills come in, and we can't afford them, Jane Alfonso just get on their rocket ship and fake their own deaths in a crash. What on earth is a tipple? Like a drink. What's your poison? Did you finish off that Firefly hooch? Not yet. And I've bought another flavour of it for a video in my 12 Days of Christmas. Goodbye, Alan. Thanks for sticking by, and you have a good weekend too, good sir. What did 10-year-old Liam find funny? The same stuff 23-year-old Liam finds funny, probably. People falling over, puns, suffering of his enemies, stuff like that, probably. Okay, a couple more minutes. Any burning questions? Now's your chance. Fart jokes? Yeah. Tasteful fart jokes. There's no such thing, but yeah. I didn't want to say it, but yeah. Just put more Maltesers again. God damn it. What a disaster. Oh god, oh no, that's not gone well. There we are. I have a meeting at Starbucks later. What should I get? I don't know. I don't go to Starbucks that often. There's a Costa closer to me, so I just get it there. If they have a white hot chocolate, go for that. I love white hot chocolate. Can't say I like coffee, so I'm not really very useful when it comes to Starbucks and coffee suggestions and Costa stuff. What's your fave chocolate? Probably Maltesers, if that counts as it's technically a lot of chocolate. Aside from that, I also really like Galaxy chocolate, Galaxy caramel. But any chocolate is good chocolate. Ooh. Getting those notifications now. There we go. Right. Do we have any comments on videos to check quickly? Bye. Thank you for your kindness here and in your reactions. Thank you for stopping by. Except licorice. Oh, I don't like licorice either. I've had some really bad chocolate in my day. Yeah, I probably don't really mean every chocolate. Thank you for being so kind online. You seem like a very genuine person. Thank you very much. What you see is what you get, unfortunately, in some occasions. When I make a bad joke and everyone's like, ugh, leave. But yeah, I try to be genuine. It's the thing I'm best at, being myself. For better or for worse. Okay, it's 6 PM here, so I think I'm going to call it a day there. It's just about 105 minutes. These live streams always go so quickly. It's kind of nuts. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing another live stream before Christmas and New Year. I don't know. I won't promise anything. Yeah, some people just don't get dry humour. That's all my humour. But yeah, if it's not, then I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas or whatever holidays you celebrate or don't celebrate. And yeah, have a good New Year too. If I don't see you before then in a live stream, there are definitely more videos coming. Obviously, there's another 11 more days of Christmas, so it's definitely going to be a video every day until Christmas Eve, even if it's not reactions or whatever. But Buffy 512, that's on Patreon right now, and they got it last night, but reaction will be coming on YouTube later today, hopefully, once I get it edited. And yeah, I guess that's it. So I'm gonna click the cross in the corner now. So thanks for watching. Bye. 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 Bye.